Oh snap! What's going on? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? We're gonna wait until we get a few people in here. What's up, Real Diggity Dog?
Same old, same old.
Okay. All right.
I always on the go.
Yeah, we got people in here. All right, you can go ahead. You can go ahead and put me on. You can go ahead and put me on.
Let's get rid of that overlay.
All right. What's up, everybody? It's your boy DJ K at the party. I am your host with the most. I'm also dancing on those ones and twos because you already know I make it do what it do. How's everybody doing today? I got some. Y'all see the topic? That's what we're gonna be talking about, and we're gonna have a real dialogue. We're gonna have a real discussion today. Okay. I will be introducing. Road Dog will be introducing. I will be introducing, and we'll go one by one. The first person I want to bring up is my real sister, Love Bug. She's my co-host for today. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Love Bug. Go ahead, mama.
It's me. I'm here.
Okay.
Shit, all right. What am I supposed to say?
All right. Y'all already know what he is, man. He's been on this panel multiple times. One of my best friends, Mom Bello, Representative Bellows, all day. Hey. SR Trace in the building. What's up, baby?
Oh, look at the baby. Hi, babies.
Last but certainly not least, I have Miss Deshawn in the building. She is business owner, entrepreneur, comedian, all of those things, and she's funny as hell. And she is eye candy too. I would say she's very much eye candy. So we're going to be talking about how what do you possess the skills to maintain a relationship. So thank you everybody for being here. Deshawn, go ahead and announce your business real quick, and I just wanted to shout you out real quick. Let them know what you do real quick.
Hi everybody, I am Dawn. I am owner and founder of Good Power You. If you do not know what it is, please tune in. I'm all about feminine empowerment. I provide coaching, I provide yoni steams, and I'm expanding at a rapid speed. So if you want to work with me, tune in. Other than that, thank you, K-Dot, for having me on, because I feel like I possess the skills.
Oh, you possess the skills?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. All right. What I want you to do, Deshawn, is in the private chat. There's the private chat category. Send that information to Road Dog, and he'll go ahead and put that in the chat as far as where people can contact you and all those type of things.
Oh, got you.
All right.
I don't want to write all those too much.
All right. Let's get started. All right. Communication. That's what we're going to be talking about. That is the first subject we're actually going to be talking about. Everybody will have 2 minutes each to say what they feel is a good communication as far as how they feel. And after that 2 minutes, we'll have another person to do their 2 minutes. Now, if you want to rebuttal, we'll give you another 2 minutes to do that. But we're going to stay 30 minutes. We're going to try to stay 30 minutes on each subject matter. So we're going to start with communication. Miss Co-host, you can go ahead and pick the first person if you want to.
Anybody can go first. You can go first. Let's get you out the way.
Oh, wow. You're gonna put me on
Hey,
first.
what was the question again?
The communication. What does that look like to you as far as in a relationship? What does good communication look to you in a relationship? So love bud pick me first, so I'm gonna go ahead and go since she didn't put me on the spot and shit. All right. That's all right. All right.
Come on, honey.
I feel good communication. Good communication is to where, well, first of all, I think that good communication, that is a skill set. And I believe you have to be able to, to talk things out, and you have to be able to have a dialogue instead of a monologue if you're with your significant other. Me personally, I give off masculine energy. That's just how I am. And when I'm with a lovely lady, I expect her to communicate with her superpower, and that's her femininity. And so we can end up being or end up having a goal together that we both want. Not only that, if she does not feel like talking, or if I don't feel like talking, and we're in a heated moment, I think we should respect that and come to it at a later date, or maybe at a later time. But also, when it comes to communication, shutting down is not okay. I think you should let your partner know, look, I'm not really, I love you, but I'm not in a loving mood right now. So get at me at a later time. Right now. Right now I need some space to clear my head so I can properly articulate a conversation with you, so we can end whatever beef that we have with each other or disagreement that we have with each other. So that's me. So
I agree with that. Like, you know what I mean? It's just the fact of, you know what I mean? You know each other's around, I guess, and you learn, you gradually learn about each other, and um, it's just the fact of how much you pay attention. You have to pay attention, and just pay attention to your partner. You know what I mean? And
right.
don't be scared to say, hey, don't be mad at me. You know what I mean? But I just don't feel like being around you right now. I'm going through something mentally, and I don't think you can help me, or I just need my space, type of thing.
Okay. All right. Mr. Sean, go ahead with your what do you feel like good communication is to you, man?
Okay, so me personally, what my communication skills, how do those look, or how do I view those in a relationship?
Right. So communicate. Actually, both. Go ahead.
I'm dead. Okay, so
both. That's good.
I guess that's something I've been working on for a while, because I really lacked communication as far as, like, from my side. I would definitely just break down and not even want to say anything, and then when it came out, it was just too late. So, I'm just learning to kind of speak my piece when the time comes, because if I let too much time go, then I should just, like, dead it. You know what I'm saying? Just forget about it. And that comes with any relationship. So that's something I've personally been working on. But, communication is just a standard in a relationship. I think if you're going to be in a dialogue with anybody, you should have some type of skill set in that category. But everybody has their own levels, I don't know. Just communication, whatever that
Okay. All right, Miss Co-host, go ahead with your response.
So communication. Let me see. It's definitely important. I just rather be single. I don't have to communicate with nobody, so it don't really matter. because communication is way too important and people don't take it serious enough. I need to know what you're doing, how you're doing it, so that way I don't have to question you ever.
That sounds a little bit like probation.
It's not.
I need you to report in at this time.
It's not even that. If we're on the same page, then guess what? We're good. We're good. If we're on the same page, we're good. Period.
But what does that look like? What does that mean if we're on the same page? What does that break that down?
Oh my gosh, I'm not even high yet. Pretty much just being on my level. I gotta be able to talk to you, feel you out. You gotta be able to feel me out. I just want to know what's going on. I want you to be able to talk to me when you're going through something in a relationship. All that good stuff, There's no good stuff right now, but that's the stuff that you want. That's the good stuff you want. You want to be able to talk. You want to be able to trust the person you're talking to. That's what makes communication important with the person that you're in a relationship with. Because the better your communication, the better your trust.
Okay. All right. Okay. I hear you. We're gonna shout out some people that's in the building.
Can I have those?
Road and I think the Road and Toe community is here. Mr. Tofa Life, Judd's in the building. Amazing audits. My Happy Life. I'm sorry, My Happy Little Life. How you doing? How are you, mamas? Who else we got in here? Mark Wilson. Yes. What's up, Mark Wilson? What's going on, man? I appreciate everybody being here. Oh, Crafty Cat is in the building. All right. Okay, well, we got a comment from My Happy Little Life, and she says, open, honest communication is impossible if both people can't effectively communicate. What's your response to that, Deshaun? There you go. Sorry, we have technical difficulties right now. Deshaun, you there?
I already pointed out to him. And
are you guys talking to me? I'm sorry.
Yes, I'm talking. Yeah, she said she's My Happy Little Life said open, honest communication is impossible if both people can't effectively communicate going on.
Oh, is that the summary?
Yes, that's a comment from one of the audience members. Yes.
Yeah, for sure. That sounds great.
What do you think about that? Do you agree?
It takes two, right? I don't know about happily, but healthy or well, whatever.
Okay. I mean, should we tell? I mean, what? Does anybody have anything else on this subject, or has a rebuttal or anything like
communication?
That? On communication, yes.
It's how it looks, right? How it should look in a relationship.
Yes, healthy, like in the health. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I said.
Well, we got spot check news. He says women lie and cheat constantly. LOL. So.
Yeah, baby.
Tell him to shut his ass up.
Oh.
Nobody want to hear that bullshit. We just started shit.
Oh no, but we gotta talk about it, right? We gotta talk about it.
Right.
We can't just that's an audience member, like I said, this is a men's channel.
That's okay. He heard me. Shit. I ain't no punk now.
I know, but again, we gotta hear him out. I don't believe all women lie. I do believe women lie and men lie as well.
Men lie, cheat more than women. Maybe nowadays they might do it a little more.
Actually,
they might do it a little more, but I don't care about your statistics.
here we go. See why? Okay, so I put out the statistics, and you
I don't want
just
to hear
shut
about
them
that.
down.
I don't want to hear. Yeah, man, because I don't feel like they be talking to real people.
Well, I guess what? Guess what? We're gonna put it up. 28% of men cheat, and 24% of women cheat. So, and that is factual. Those are statistics.
Where's the strong?
So you guys are not too far behind us as far as this cheating. So
Okay, yeah, you're right. And I just want to make sure y'all know y'all first. Y'all running this shit.
I'm just saying, y'all ain't too far behind us. I'm just saying. Yeah. So are we done on this subject? Can we move on, Road Up?
Like
We can if you'd like to.
Yes. So the next question. The next question is actually I have a next question for the ladies, and the subject matter is going to be, how do you want to be protected by your man? That is a skill level. That is to I mean, I want to know, how do you want to be protected by your man that you're with?
Who wants to start, ladies?
This is two of y'all.
I could start.
Go ahead.
It's only two of us. I thought I heard another girl. I don't have my camera on. I ain't paying attention to the phone. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Yeah.
You know I'm barbecuing shit.
I could start.
Okay, go, pretty lady.
Okay, hold on. I do apologize in advance because I'm at a restaurant. But I do know what I look for as far as it's like protection.
Okay.
See, because I'm from the hood, right? So like I need like I have a toxic sense of, protection of what that looks like. So I still don't think it's toxic, but sometimes what I look for is like a tough guy, right? And sometimes usually what's available as tough guys is only like the hood niggas. So unfortunately, like that's what I look for, is like as far as protection, being on my toxic shit, right? But being like realistic, like protection just means like, like you have my back, you protect me when I'm not there, you protect my name, my value. You know what I'm saying? Not out here embarrassing me, because I hold my image to a high standard. So protect that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
What else? Protect me financially. Like if I'm slacking, you got to pick me up. Like protection can reach every category as far as like me being in a relationship. But yeah. But on my toxic shit, yeah, he has to be like, he ain't gonna let nobody mess with me. He's gonna beat a nigga up, right? But,
okay. All right. Thank you for that. Lord, Lord, I'm afraid to ask you this. Go ahead, love bug. What is? How do you want your man to protect you? Oh, hold on. I think you muted. Love bug, you muted. Okay. All right. We having technical difficulties with my sister's phone, but that's all right. The thing now I have a video to show real quick, and it's Rhoda, I want you to bring up we're gonna talk a little bit about Will Smith and Jada. I know everybody's kind of tired of talking about them, but I think it's important because all right, are you ready to say? I'm sorry, go ahead. What how do you want your man to protect you?
It's just a security thing, just in every way possible.
What does that look like?
I don't want nobody shooting nobody. Shut up. That's not what I want. I just want, no, somebody else is pointing to me being retarded, but
Who
just
said
that protection,
said
that security of having somebody, knowing they got you, just being able to be feminine. You want me to be a lady? Have me. Let me know I can be a lady, because like she said, she's from the hood. We have
Okay.
ourselves, but we can be ladylike if we know we have somebody that has us.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, that's
Oh,
okay.
not y'all. Sorry.
So now it brings me to another question, right? Brings me to another question. Y'all said I'm from the hood too, you know. Jersey stand up, also Bellow stand up, you know what I'm saying? I'm also from the hood too, but as adults, a grown ass people, right? When are we allowed? What is the age limit as far as evolving as a person? And not necessarily, yes, do we come from jacked up places and stuff like that, and traumas and stuff like that? When is the proper age to seek resources or get help with or get around people to evolve from that? So that we don't have to carry, even though we from the hood, we don't have to carry those hood anxieties to public places or public forums or to the job. How do we, what is the proper age to grow up? And I'm gonna start with you, Deshaun.
Let me take this one.
All right, go ahead, Skew.
All right. So, coming up, we was taught relationships, find somebody, the general, get married, all that stuff.
Okay.
What people don't,
Daddy, mommy.
she's right there. What people aren't taught is to how to take care of themselves in the beginning.
Okay.
So when you get into a relationship, you have a foundation of your own. So when you have a foundation of your own and you get into a relationship, you have protection already.
Okay.
You have a foundation, you have a savings account, you have a vehicle, you have a place to stay, or you have a home. You know what I mean? That's the type of thing we weren't taught. None of the males were taught that. So when you get into a relationship, there is no protection because they don't know how to protect themselves. They don't have no protection for themselves already. They don't have insurance.
Yes,
You know what I
Askew.
mean?
Yes.
So now that we're learning that, the next relationship you get into, you should be protected. Everybody's gonna be okay because now I know how to take care of myself.
Okay.
I know how to be take care of my own shit. All right, let me get out of here.
Okay. Deshaun. So what is that? What is the proper age of growing up and not carrying those doing the responsibilities to seek help to grow and evolve
different
as a person?
stages. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
So there's different stages of every human's experiences journey, right? Like certain ages you experience certain things. Certain things you're ready for, certain things you're not, right? And there's also things called that are like rites of passages, right? We don't get to experience any of that. So at what age is when you're born? That's when you're taught how to be that's your number one teacher is your mom, your dad, right?
Period.
So I mean, at every age, it's like, but who's gonna go out of their comfort zone to make something available for these kids to be taught, beyond their own immediate family.
Definitely.
Because that's what I struggle on, because I can't reach people outside my extended family because everybody thinks they know what the fuck they're doing, right? But it's like, if you're continuing what you've been learning and it hasn't been working, you should probably switch it up. It just makes common sense, but it's an argument, and I don't like to argue.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's stages.
Thank you.
Since you were born. Period.
Okay. So I'm gonna I think we have a video. I'm gonna have Road Dog as I'm talking, I'm gonna have Road Dog cue up the video, and we're gonna show the infamous slap of Chris Rock, and then we're gonna show another video of on the other side to where Jade is doing something inappropriate. So as I'm Road Dog, you just let me know when you had that video rolling, and we can go ahead and show that video real quick. Go ahead.
And the saga surrounding the infamous Oscar slap continues. A newly surfaced video seemingly shows Jada Pinkett Smith laughing after her husband, Will Smith, smacked Chris Rock during the 2022 Academy Awards over a joke about her hair. And the clip, which was filmed by an audience member sitting behind her and later shared on TikTok, shows the Red Table Talk host, who has been open about her alopecia diagnosis, bending over an emotion that suggests she was laughing as Will returned to his seat while Chris said, quote, "Wow, Will Smith just smacked the out of me." But as the actor proceeded to yell, quote, "Keep my wife's name out of your mouth," Jada didn't appear to make any sort of reaction. The mother of two later seemingly chuckled again seconds later when the comedian referred to the shocking incident as, quote, "the greatest night in the history of television." As of Thursday, she has yet to publicly issue any direct comments about the incident. The video started making waves online hours after the Academy announced that they had already begun disciplinary proceedings following Will's violation of the organization's standard of conduct, and that action may be taken at their next board hearing in April. The King Richard actor apologized to the Academy while accepting Best Actor honors during Sunday night's broadcast, and he released a statement apologizing to Chris the following day. Quote, "Violence in all of its forms is poisonous and destructive. My behavior at last night's Academy Awards was unacceptable and inexcusable. Jokes at my expense are part of the job, but a joke about Jada's medical condition was too much for me to bear, and I reacted emotionally," Will wrote in part.
Okay. Thank you, Road Dog. I appreciate that, sir. Co-host, we're gonna go ahead and start with you on that. What's your thoughts on that?
I don't know. I got a lot of mixed emotions. Like,
go ahead. I want you to be raw and honest.
I wish I had somebody that would slap the shit out of somebody. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I feel like that. Sometimes I feel like that is protection. Sometimes it really is. Okay. Nobody know what that man was going through, man. Leave that man the fuck alone, shit. Nobody knows what he was going through.
Okay.
Nobody. He could be having problems at home still with her. You know what I'm saying? And then that was just the icing on the cake. And he was just like, nigga, I'm tired of y'all running y'all mouth. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of that. Let me just slap the shit out of him, and maybe it'll make me feel better.
Okay.
We're human. It gets like that. Was he wrong? Yeah, maybe just a little bit, but hey, that's his wife, and he felt like slapping him. That's what he felt like doing, so that's what he did.
Okay. What about Jada's behavior?
I can't hear.
I said, what about Jada's behavior?
What the hell? This shit.
Can you hear me okay? I don't think she can hear me. No, I said, what about Jada's behavior?
What is going on?
Guys, if you can hear me, put one in the comment section.
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Oh, okay. Deshaun, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. We're gonna work out the kinks with thank you. Deshaun, how do you feel about this? Like, the slap, Jada's behavior, Chris's behavior. What's your thoughts on this?
I don't really feed into the publicities and stuff. I don't know. I really don't care.
No, I want your opinion. I mean, we want it's a safe
Okay.
space. I want your opinion.
If I'm gonna come from trying to just be you, whatever, just to fit in, not fit in. I'm sorry, to participate in this. I would just say that Chris Rock is a comedian. What the fuck?
Okay. Okay.
Clearly, there's something going on. Let's say if I fed into the publicity, something's going on the back end with clearly Will and Jada, where he had to feel like he had to jump up and do some shit after the fact that he laughed. It's just so weird. It's just so weird. I don't even care. I don't buy into it.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Okay. Trace, what's your opinion?
So, first of all, Chris didn't know about that, and if he did, he knows he's wrong. That's why he didn't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
But first of all, he didn't know about her hair loss situation. And he made that joke, no, who, like she said, who knows what they got going on at home. I seen a post, and Jada Pinkett was like, what she was saying was, it's her versus her husband, basically what she's saying. All these people are pinning them against each other. How?
Was that a recent post?
Yes, it was on TikTok.
Oh wow! I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that was her response after everything that happened. But Will definitely has some pent up situation that he hasn't dealt with. He puts on that face like everything is okay, and like he said, like everything is okay, but he's really not. He's really a hurting man.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody would understand that. Some people will understand that. Only the real will understand that.
Right.
You know what I mean? But Chris Rock didn't know. Like, Chris Rock was being himself. He was being a comedian. But in the end, they both win because they brought light to the situation. Chris Rock didn't know, but he's making buku bread off of that shit. Will Smith is about to get some help. I'm telling you that, because they're about to make an example out of him.
Sure.
So,
all right. Good response, Trace. All right, here's my opinion. Oh, as a matter of fact, Road Dogg, what's your opinion? Because you actually know two of the people.
I don't answer questions.
That's
it's one of those things. I feel that he was in the wrong on both sides. They both were in the wrong. Okay. He should have made the joke. He shouldn't have walked up and slapped him. I felt there was a better way to handle it. But the overall thing about it was they're both getting publicity big time off of it.
Sure.
So the way it looked to me, it looked staged. Okay. I know I disagree with that. But if you kind of watch the body language, if you watch right before he gets slapped, he leans into it. There are several things. I actually think he did slap him, but I think it was planned for that to happen.
Okay.
Yeah, see, my happy little life even agrees that.
Yeah, she said yes. She says it's she feels that it's staged. I'm gonna break down my opinion, and I'm gonna break it down also from a legal sense and also from a moral sense. So, and a mental health sense. So, y'all bear with me. Try to get this. So, all right. So Chris Rock goes and I'm sorry, Will Smith. Oh no, Chris Rock says, first of all, he starts off as saying, Jada, I love you. G.I. Joe 2 or G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. Okay, so that's the joke. Will is first laughing, like hysterically. Then the camera pans over to Jada. where she's not laughing at all. She seems pretty pissed off, or at least very irritated. Will goes up. He feels that he has to defend his woman. Will goes up on stage, slaps the shit out of Chris Rock. Will goes, then he turns his back to Chris Rock and walks like he's a fucking GQ model down the runway. Then sits his happy ass down. Then proceeds to yell, "Keep my wife's name," or Chris then says, "Well, it was just a G.I. Joe or G.I. Jane joke." Said, "Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth." Okay. So the thing is, I think it could have been handled absolutely differently, where both people could have won, and both people could have been educated. When Chris said, "Jada, I love you," let's just start there. He opened up with saying, "Jada, I love you." G.I. Joe or G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it, right? Then in G.I. Jane 2, I'm pretty sure she was a beautiful woman. And not only that, G.I. Jane 2, she shaved her head. It wasn't like she was losing her head. She actually shaved her head. Not only that, G.I. Jane 2 was a hero. So, all right. I'm gonna extend that.
This your show, fool. Keep talking.
I'm gonna extend that a little bit real quick. Road Dogg. I appreciate it though. Road Dogg's an asshole, but no, that's okay. He's keeping me accountable. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing. The thing is, when he was saying, "Look, we have to," if Jada was so upset, right? Or if he knew, and there was reports saying that Chris Rock did not know that she had alopecia or alopecia. And not only that, it's more men who actually go through alopecia than women. And it's not a disease that can kill you. So it's just an immune auto disease. It's just your hair is falling out. But what I'm saying is that he started off with love. He said, like, "I love you, Jada," then he made the joke. Will, what he did was go up on stage and slap the shit out of him. Isn't that assault? That's assault. So if that's the only way that you can protect your woman, that's being really one-sided, and you obviously you snapped. You didn't do that shit for her. You did that shit for you.
Absolutely.
The Eagle did that for you. You didn't walk up there and slap shit out of for her. Bro, you waited 30 years. This was your special night. 30 years to get that Oscar. You've worked tirelessly, hard, trained hard, studied every script, perfected your craft to the best of your ability to go slap the shit out of a person and ruin your whole entire, I wouldn't say entire career, but at least the presence of your career, because now everybody's also going to attach this to your resume as well. It's besides your body of work, because you have to remember, Will Smith, you're a whole brand, you're a whole business, and I get it. You're human. I understand that. But what you should have done was go on the stage, if you wanted to go on the stage, and be like, "Hey, man, look at my wife. My wife's not okay." You know what I'm saying? That's not all right. You just embarrassed her just now. Did you even know that she had alopecia? That would have given Chris Rock to have a response, right?
Yeah.
To be like, "Okay, no, I didn't know." Okay, well, that means that she's losing her hair, my guy. That's why she shaved all her head. Oh, I'm sorry. And that could have been
apologized too.
And he would have apologized right away. Right away. Not only that, Chris Rock was diagnosed a few years that he he goes more off of, he only really responds off of a verbal communication instead. They said he had a difficulty reading body language, and this was actual diagnosis that he was. So when he went to go, it looked like he was leaning in. He probably didn't think Will was going to smack him, because Will didn't say anything. Will just smacked him. That's it. He just smacked him. And so you have to add that particular situation to it too. If he was diagnosed of not reading body language, how the fuck is he supposed to know?
Man, this is a mess.
How is he supposed to know? So what I'm saying is that how is she supposed to protect her? How is he supposed to protect his woman in jail? Because Chris could have also pressed charges.
Absolutely. And the academy could have too.
Right. And that means he's in jail, which means he has to pay for a trial, which means he has to possibly lose his freedom for a little bit, which means money is not coming into the house. And that's his job as a protector provider. What I'm saying is that logically he did not respond in the right way. Emotionally, sure. But what I'm saying, but at that particular moment, did he even use emotional intelligence? No, he did not. He used the opposite of that. He thought, oh, well, this is a chance for me to not be the coward. I don't know if you read his book, but he stated that it felt like he was a coward for so many years because he did not protect his mother from being beaten by his father. And the reason why he has so much discipline on being and so much work ethic, because he gets that from his father, because he was a military trained person. So what he should have did was not do any of that. He had a chance to correct Chris either in public and give Chris an opportunity to change that or correct that particular behavior, or he could have spoke to Chris backstage and told her, hey, or told him, hey, my wife was hurt. This is not okay. I'm not okay with this. And then not only that, but Jada, if she was so distraught, how come she laughed after he said Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me? So you couldn't have been that fucking hurt. You couldn't have been that hurt. So that is my response. I wanted to break that down real quick. So,
I mean, that's cool.
Anybody has a rebuttal on that?
That's cool. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? He's only being judged because he did that shit on TV in front of everybody. Mm-hmm. Now, you know what I'm saying? Now everybody want to put their 2 cents in on what they think happened, because nobody knows what the hell's going on. If he does have a mental issue going on, then he just has, that's what he has going on. And
well, he did say he was going to get counseling, so
that's cool.
I think that's awesome. I think that's awesome.
He's stressed, so he might need that. Nobody knows how they'll react in a certain situation. You don't.
That's true, and it's the Oscars. You know, that's kind of a.
I'm telling you right now, I know I wouldn't have acted like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have.
I'm sorry. I'm not gonna sit there. I work too fucking hard, and I have way more to lose. That's the thing. I have way more to lose, because at the end of the day, he has the show. What's that song? Bel Air. He has other production, other movies coming out, which means people depend on him for work. So if people on those particular shows that he's the executive producer or the major boss on those shows loses that connection because of his behavior, who has to take accountability for that?
And that's we understand. I understand what you're saying. I'm just
right.
At the end of the day, nobody knows what this man was going through except for what you hear on TV or
what they put out.
Yeah.
to us. They had the red table talk, so I can't. But the thing that gets me, Sam, is people saying, "Well, that's their business." I'm sorry, but you put your business out there to us. That's why
Yeah.
you had the red table talk. You put your business out there. I can see if the shit happened and you didn't put none of your entanglements and all that bullshit out there or whatever, and you didn't put none of that shit. Then yeah, okay. But you put it out there for people to have an opinion about it.
Yeah. And they did, and they do. And
Just
that's
saying.
fine. But still, like, oh, I don't even know how to explain to you because you be so stuck in how you feel, which is fine because everybody's entitled to their feelings.
Well,
But
I'm not talking. No, I broke down facts. What I just said.
no, shut up with your facts. At
I
the end of the
did.
day,
What did he commit a crime? Yes or
at
no?
the end of the day, it's his mistake. Don't nobody got to deal with that shit but him.
But answer the question. Did he commit a crime?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't have called the police, but yeah.
No, I'm not gonna call the police. We
Hey,
we've been.
hey, Chris Rock is a real dude.
Right.
But
So
here's the
He's
thing.
real one.
But I don't want people saying just because of that event. Oh, well, see, black people don't know how to act because we don't know how to go to somewhere. That's bullshit. Because I'm gonna tell you
white
right
people
now.
don't know how to act either,
Right.
especially at the Oscars.
But here's the thing. To prove that we can debunk that situation is because Chris Rock did have resilience. He still carried the show. Even though he just got smacked the fuck up, he didn't fight, he didn't trip him, he still was able to present the award as a true professional. So anybody that's saying, oh, well, black people don't know how to act somewhere, that's bullshit. Chris Rock proves that.
Right.
He held his own. He held it.
Yeah,
He did. Got one hell of a chin. Deshaun,
better than most men would do.
Yeah, I mean, he's better than me. I will say that. God ain't done with me yet.
Amen.
Deshaun, what do you think of my response?
I just really don't have no response on the Will stuff.
Okay. All right. We are going to be moving on. Are we done with this topic?
Yeah, leave him alone.
Huh?
Yeah, let's mind our business.
All right, we done with this topic. I think we good, and I think we evaluated those particular type of things. Okay. So, skills in the next thing we're gonna talk about is skills in the bedroom. Is that important in a relationship as far as maintaining a healthy relationship?
Yes,
absolutely.
So I'm gonna see. Let's go first. Trace, go ahead and go first, sir.
Why are you picking me to go first?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna tell you. Go ahead, man. Go ahead with you.
My personal, I feel like you have to take care of your body because it starts from when you're young. So I didn't expect to have sexual experiences. So I was a young boy, so I jacked off a lot.
Okay.
But not knowing that takes away. It takes away from a lot of your body. So you know what I mean? I have to eat a lot of fruit and do a lot of workouts and shit to keep my body right. I mean, as you should, but it just I didn't realize that. But that's important. That's important to know and important when you're in a relationship. You gotta know what's what, where it is, and when and why. Who, what, where, when, and why.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead with Love Bug.
What's the question?
Is it important to have a good sex? I feel sex is a skill set. Is that important to maintain a good and healthy relationship?
Yes, sir.
And why is that? Why do you feel that way?
Because the older I get, the more I want it, and if I'm not happy, you're not going to be happy.
Wow.
Period.
Okay.
Just me. That's me.
That's honest. That's honest.
And there you go. Yep.
That's honest. This. Okay. I respect that. Deshaun, go ahead. What's your response? Did you want me to repeat it, or did you?
Yeah, repeat it one more time.
Okay, so when it comes, I believe sex is a a skill set to where to maintain a healthy relationship. Do you agree? Do you?
I do agree because we're human and we require sex. So if you're in a relationship, especially like a monogamous one, then you should be able to like express your wants and needs in the sexual sector and your partner as well, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So yes.
Okay.
Well, say that if it happens, if I'm in a relationship and something happens to him, then you deal with that when that time comes. But as long as you're capable, you need to handle your business.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, my opinion, and you can keep 2 minutes on me, Rodoc. I'm gonna be real brief. I feel like I think it is important. I don't think it's the main thing, but it's a good, I would say a good 70% important in a relationship, because I need to know, and I think it needs to be equally exchanged exercise, and it is. It's the most healthiest exercise.
Mm-hmm.
And I think men should be just as much as far as pleasing a woman as they woman should be pleasing a man. You know what I'm saying, in that particular department. And I think it's real important, because in my opinion, so I think that it's an important.
There's a lot that goes into that too.
What is that? What is that? What does that look like?
Because there could be people that are not very, what do you say? What do you call it? What do you call it when you love yourself a lot?
Huh?
Overconfident.
Confidence. Thank you. Confidence.
I got you.
So if you're not very confident, so if you're with a person that's not very confident in themselves, and that's something that they have to deal with. So, when I understand being in a relationship, like, you have to get over that. Technically, you really have to get over that, because you got somebody that relies on you sexually to perform for them, but at sometimes you may not feel as confident so
have you ever had that conversation with somebody? I'm gonna ask everybody this question. Have you ever had that conversation with somebody that you were in a relationship with, but they just weren't really performing the way that they you thought that you would hope they would, and have you communicated with them on that situation, and did they fix it?
No, I never really had that conversation, but if it was, it would have been me not being confident. Even if I did provide pleasure or was able to perform, I still wasn't confident in myself. So I just that's just something that people go through. But I'll just say you got to be mindful of your partner. And what she likes. You'll know what she likes. You know what I mean? It's not hard.
Okay.
It's not a difficult situation, you know.
Okay. Deshaun.
What's the question?
So have you ever communicated with
Oh yeah,
oh,
yeah,
okay.
I have.
So what did that look like? What was that?
It's
Break that
uncomfortable.
down for me.
It's uncomfortable for sure on both parties. I feel.
So you've actually said, "Hey, babe, you know."
Yeah.
Now, did you direct them to where that? I mean, because you know your own body. Um, did you direct them or guide them? Like, well, this is how I want to be touched, or this is how I want to be.
Yeah. It got better.
And so it did get better.
Yeah, it got better.
So it is important to have that particular conversation with them instead of just being like, oh well, his dick is trash, and I'm not gonna tell him, but he ain't gonna get no more
Well, if
loving
you
from
want
me.
that to be your dick, then yeah, you should probably get it together.
Now, was he embarrassed by any chance?
I'm pretty sure.
Like from his facial expressions, or did he actually
Yeah.
say like?
Just like the tension, I could feel it.
Okay, you feel that energy. Okay.
Well, nobody likes to hear, constructive criticism about themselves. I would probably feel a little bit beside myself if somebody came at me about my vagina.
Right. What's wrong with my vagina, bitch? You know?
Right. I'm like,
talking about my
no,
vagina?
like, what happened? Like, what?
Yeah, right.
I haven't experienced that yet, so I don't know.
I mean, is that discussed? Is that initiated? Like, hey, have you ever made them feel comfortable enough to be like, hey, if I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do in the bedroom, let me know. Has that ever crossed your mind?
Yeah, I have said that.
Oh, okay, that's dope.
It's really because I'm gonna tell you where this came from. This love.
I'm listening.
Intimacy. It came from me personally. It came from being celibate for such a long time. It kind of sets a weird tone of sex moving forward, to be honest.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's like really, once you like really in tune with yourself, you're like, you want, you're just like, you're really over the bullshit and like the childish shit, right?
Amen to that.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, I hope he likes it. Oh, like what? Or it's not even like asking him, or I don't know.
Okay.
Or like, what do you like, right? Like, are you able to communicate that? I don't know. Or do you know what you like? I don't know. It's just, sex is weird, but anyway, that's where I got to that level of communicating desires and stuff in the sex sector of a relationship.
Okay. I think Miss Co-host, go ahead with your. Have you ever had? I mean, have you ever had a conversation with someone that wasn't necessarily pleasing you in the bed, and do you think it's important to have that conversation with them, and have you opened up, allowed them to feel comfortable enough with you to be like, hey, if I'm not doing my job as far as in the bedroom, please let me know.
No, I haven't had a conversation asking anybody if I'm not satisfying them to let me know. I guess I could be selfish, but I have been open to a man's feelings when it comes to his security in performing.
Yeah.
What
did that look like? What
I've learned in life, I can honestly say the best sex is with somebody you love. Like,
I agree.
That shit, I don't give a fuck. I don't know. I can't say if your dick was 2 inches or something like that, but I can say it's a whole different vibe. You can't do nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying?
No,
there might be more ways to please and stuff, but when that love is there, that sex is fire. There's no fixing it. There's no nothing. Some people got it, some people don't. Shit.
Mark just said, I've told a woman they're like a board and need some movement. Okay. Okay.
That means she didn't want it. That's all. If a woman
Or
is just dead,
maybe
she don't want
maybe
it.
she's. It could be that she's socially awkward or doesn't
She don't
know
want it.
what she hasn't had that many sexual partners. Or
I'm a woman. She don't want it. I've laid there
okay,
and not made a sound. That's
Deshaun, do
the
you
men.
agree with that? She just don't want it.
She don't want it.
Well, why would she? Okay, that don't make any sense. If she's there in the beginning, like, what is? I'm confused. I'm
She's
talking
just
about.
giving it up because that's her man or something. Ask him.
Okay, Deshaun, you agree with that? You don't disagree with? What's your response? You a woman?
Repeat it one more time so I'm clear.
Uh, I had mentioned the comment from Mark Wilson. I've told women they're like a board and need some movement. So basically,
Yeah, I heard that.
they're
That's
not
hilarious.
performing; they're just laying there, kind of.
Kind of.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
And Love Bug said, "Well, it's because she doesn't want it." So,
Well,
what is
that's
your
just stupid. I mean,
huh?
no, I mean not stupid. What? I'm sorry. Love Bug said. I'm just saying, like, why would you lay there like that? Like, I would be like, get off of me.
I'm sure y'all probably have y'all
Well,
told people to
unless
get up
I'm
off you.
sorry. Wait,
Oh,
unless.
hell yeah.
Oh, okay. So she's saying that she's laying like that because she doesn't want it. I would say she maybe is laying that because she doesn't. She just doesn't know what else to do, or
Okay.
she's bored.
Right. She don't want it because she's bored. Like,
What I'm saying is that it could be she. Okay, what if it's
But I think the context of what K Dot said was from like girls need to, they're stiff like a board, like in terms of a woman that really wants it. You know what I'm saying? Like she's like laying there, although she wants it still.
is she probably terrified to where that she possibly
No, maybe
doesn't?
that's her move. Maybe that's how she gets down.
right.
Take this board, baby.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you
Some
right
people
now.
like Ted Bundy, right? He was like, lay your ass still
Just
at
like
home,
that.
right? To his girl.
Okay. All right. Okay. I think. Well, I was honest with somebody that I was having sexual relations with, and I did tell her her head was not okay. Uh, the head game was not there, not at all. Um, she was a bit of a biter. I don't like whoa. That shit is, ladies. Please, we do not like you nibbling on our stuff. That's just not a good look. Not a good look, ladies. Just it's not a chocolate bar, okay?
But that's what it looks like.
I get it. I get it. I understand. I totally get it. Shit hurts. Really does. It really fucking hurts. And
It's like it's so sensitive. You can't do
I
that.
mean, Trace, I think you might have had. I don't want to put words in your mouth. Uh, Road Dog, we're gonna go to you.
I don't answer
Right.
questions.
Right.
We're gonna go to you. What do you
Well, my thing on this is I kind of agree with Deshaun.
Okay.
It's more of she's probably bored, not necessarily not wanting it, but just not into it. It could be she's just awkward.
Yeah.
She is kind of like in her shell, I guess the only way to put it. She could have had a past relationship where she had tried to open up sexually and he shut her down. So now her thing is just to lay there. And in my opinion, it's if I'm her guy, I need to work on opening that shell up. Figure out
Right.
what the shell is. Why is it there? If it's
Okay.
there for a reason, let's work through that reason.
Okay.
And
And
out of the shell.
you bring up a very strong point because I had, you know, sexual relations with this one girl, and her ex-boyfriend didn't want her to moan. Like, he would get pissed. And she told me, she said, I wanted to moan so bad, but I didn't want you to get upset. And I'm like, what? That didn't
Right,
that
that's what
man.
I'm saying.
I thought that was a natural thing. I don't, you know,
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get across is
mhm.
it could be from a past ex or something. Maybe he didn't want her to move. Maybe he had necrophilia or something. I don't know. I mean, it could be numerous things. And if you don't have that conversation, nothing's ever going to change. You need to have that conversation, explain to, hey, why are you this way?
Yeah.
And then maybe they don't know why they're doing it.
Right.
And then you have to go in there and kind of work on that reason and try to bring her out of that shell and allow her to, in your case, allow her to moan, allow her, and maybe remind her to do that kind of thing.
Okay.
Right. The vibe got to be right, man. The love got to be there. The vibe got to be right.
Right. Because
Like,
I'm getting laid there.
I agree.
Right.
And I think me personally, I think I'm always open up to the conversation. I'm the type of dude, hey, let me know, because we gonna be in that motherfucker till we get it right.
Right.
If you
No
know
thought.
motherfuckers is
I'm
coming to
not.
the door at midnight.
That's not gonna make me feel insecure. You know what I'm saying? Because I might not know your body, especially if we're doing it for the first time. I don't know your body like that. You know what I'm saying? I can only go off of,
The
you know, maybe moans or maybe you communicating like, oh, a little harder, a little faster. You know what I'm saying? A little deeper. You know. You know, maybe body language is very important to, you know, to look. Yeah, so I think you should be having sex with somebody that you in love with. That is the best sex. I would agree with you fully, Love Bug. You're right. I agree 100% because I think it's a lot more of a safer place, and it feels better too when you love somebody because it's just.
Yep.
I think, you know what I'm saying. Deshaun, do you feel like you should the sex is better when you're actually in love with that person?
100%.
Okay, and why is that?
Actually a super I'm actually quite biased of that. I feel.
You said you're quite what now?
Biased on that. I guess
okay,
that idealism of only good sex comes with love, I guess.
Okay. All right.
Not really, but it's just better when you love somebody.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I agree. I think it's better when you love somebody. But I mean, what is that? I mean, because I think my cousin had told me, and he was married back then. He said I made my wife come just feeding her. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
That's what he told me. I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm just saying. I mean, it could. I mean, y'all ladies. I mean, could that be a true instance? Is that?
It really can be.
Oh yeah.
Deshaun, what about you?
I said for sure.
Oh, damn, girl.
Damn.
What?
Damn.
What?
Yeah, he was just
love
like, yeah, man. He was like, it was the way I fed her, and she just.
It's all about how you feel about that man that'll make your body do shit you never knew it could motherfucking do.
Oh, okay.
That's all that is.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. All right.
So now you got something to work on. See if you can get her there.
Right. Practice.
Perfect. That's for
oh man. And we gonna and then whew, man, it's getting a little hot in here.
This fool,
get a little hot.
You ready to Netflix and chill?
Right, look,
man, don't you start in on me with that. Don't you
it
start
can't be getting hot when a bitch show up at your door at midnight and you don't want to let the bitch in to get none. That's why you're hot. Shit.
Oh, so you saying I don't? Okay, well, let's get into it. Fuck it, let's get into it. Since you want to put me on blast and stuff,
Not blast.
I have a right to say no. Okay,
You
just
have
like
a right
anybody.
to know if a bitch show up at your door at midnight, nigga, she wants some dick. What's wrong with you?
Right.
What's wrong with you? Stop acting like you don't know. You be acting brand new, bro.
How I be acting brand new if I just literally wanted to
How you turn down booty anyway? When do you turn down booty?
I'm not allowed to?
No.
I just got done. Look, I was working all the day before I worked like
blah 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 blah
hours.
And we know who we talking to. We know who you are.
But here's the thing, I was getting to know the person. You know what I'm saying? We weren't even like
Let me tell y'all what happened. Let me tell y'all what happened real quick.
Have mercy.
So this dude calls this girl at like 3:00 in the afternoon, and he's like, you want to come over and watch a movie? What movie you want to watch? Whatever, blase, blase. She says, yeah. So she doesn't show up, but she calls him at like 11:30 and says, hey, you still up? He says, yeah. She was like, okay, well, I'm coming over. He's like, come on. I'm just up chilling, watching TV. The girl gets over there sitting on the couch. I guess she looks in the room and asks him, are we fucking or what? And he says, I didn't know that's what we were doing.
Okay, slightly true, but you're missing some things. She was looking at the room. We were already into the movie about 15 minutes, right? And she kept looking back towards my room, and I'm just like, what's wrong with you? And she was just like, are we fucking or are we not? And I'm like, nah, I just wanted to chill. Like, and
that is a little awkward, but nigga, is she? No, nigga, you can't. No, it's awkward, but bro, like, bro, what are you doing, man?
Was I? Okay,
this
so
man is allowed to turn down some pussy, okay?
But why? He's trying to say that he didn't know that.
I didn't say
I didn't.
Okay.
Shut up. Because you said you didn't know.
That should be the expectation, because there's been times where I want to go to a dude's house and have no intentions of wanting to fuck him and watching a regular movie. Now, I don't know whether people want to watch a real movie or if they want to fuck, because everything's so tainted.
And that's right. But
instead of her saying,
let me tell you something.
Come over there and fuck, you're saying, hey, I'm coming over to watch a movie. Yet
I'm grown. No, it's not confusing, because I got teenagers. And if one of my teenagers say, we gonna Netflix and chill to some one of these little hoes out here, guess what? That nigga's trying to get that poo.
Okay. Well, first of all,
I think that's horrible.
We were getting to know each other. Okay. First, hear me out. We already had a date planned like a week prior. We already said, I told her where I was taking her and all that, boom, right? I didn't want her, because we're so much in this particular modern era, we're so much on the hookup culture, right? You know what I'm saying? And I actually wanted to take her out on a date, get to know, but we were talking on the phone, and we never even had a sexual conversation over the phone. You know what I'm saying? So I can see if we even talked about that situation, but you know what I'm saying? She came over. I didn't want her to think that, like, I mean, my stuff is good too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't preserve my stuff. Like, I can't, I'm not worthy of you waiting a little bit. Like, is that?
It's not even.
Am I wrong?
And I was going to a dude's house that I was trying to be with or whatever at midnight. I'm going to get me some shit.
But I mean, okay, so all right, now
wait, because I've done it before.
Let's stay there. Let's stay there, right?
Somebody's house in some pajamas, in some cute little pajamas and a coat, or maybe I didn't have nothing under that motherfucking coat, but I showed up expecting to motherfucking get some after midnight.
But see, there's a double standard there, right? Because look, if we flip it, if I did that shit to her,
right,
and she's saying no, I don't want to have sex. Oh, it's a fucking problem.
Yeah, I would be highly upset with you. I'd be like, what?
Right.
I'm like, get the
Right.
fuck out
You'd
my
be like,
house.
what?
So I'm saying
Get
is
your
that
shit, get your fucking do-rag, and your
Just
fucking
get the fuck
No.
on out of here.
and get the fuck out of here.
that's why I love you, Deshaun.
God, Katie,
uh,
if you was here, you could help me right now.
but what I'm saying is that if the roles were reversed, and I'm thinking, okay, damn, she answered the phone at midnight. You know what I'm saying? Cool. You know what I'm saying? That means I can get, it's fucking hours in between those particular nights. You know what I'm saying? She said, come over and Netflix and chill. I'm thinking, what's up? But then we 15 minutes in the room, or 15 minutes into the movie, and I'm like, rubbing on her and stuff, and she's like, dude, what's up? We getting to know each other. No, I wanted to watch this movie. Okay. Is we gonna do something after that? Like, no. I have to respect that.
Yeah.
I have to respect that, right?
It was just mainly the fact that you make like you
But
didn't know
no,
what the fuck was going
what
on.
I'm saying, it's a double standard. That's all I'm saying. It's a double standard, and that's actually happened one time. There was this one chick I wasn't even dating. We was just talking, you know what I'm saying? And she asked me to come over. It was like around the same time, midnight. I came over, you know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, we in her bed watching a movie. And she's like, I'm trying to, I'm thinking, she's, we kissing each other and stuff. And she was like, come on, I want you to just cuddle. What? It's going on 1:00 at night. What you mean cuddle? And she was just like, come on, I want to watch this movie with you. I want you to like, yo, we're not even together like that. What do you mean?
That's why I'm trying to figure out why you.
And so I got up. I'm like, you know what? Fuck this cuddling. Look, you looking too good right now, and I want to be able to behave myself. Let me go ahead. I got to be to work at 6:00 in the morning, so let me go ahead and bounce out. You know what I'm saying? So, but if we were to do that to y'all, it's a problem.
Oh, get up!
You don't see the double standard.
I'll call the next person. Shit.
Well, that's why celibacy is important, because you keep it to yourself until the time is right.
Right.
It's too late for all that shit.
Hey, Becky, yo.
Right, we're on our way.
I'm just saying, like, but Deshaun, is that a double standard? Or is that Deshaun, you there?
You just gotta care.
You just
right.
Oh, so wait a minute. Just let it happen.
Hey man, she showed up at your door, fam. After 11:30.
But she did say, I think Sam had asked the question. She's like, okay, so if she showed up to the door with a trench coat and some heels, nothing else.
You're accepting the gift, brother.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
I'm accepting that. I can't. It's cold outside.
Boy, bye.
It's
Fuck
cold
that,
outside.
yeah. Let me bring you in and warm you up.
I don't want to,
warm you up.
They got COVID and shit. Like, I don't want her to get.
They had COVID when she showed up at midnight fully dressed. She wanted you to undress her.
I'm just saying that.
How come you couldn't just undress her?
Reason why I say that.
I'm
gonna tell you because I keep telling y'all, men are visual creatures.
But I know you to be a hoe, so it's just hard for me to realize this. Okay.
I've said no a few times.
Thank you.
Be quiet,
come on.
please,
It's
okay?
just hard to see.
I've said no. I've said no a few times. Okay. I've said no
to yourself.
No. No.
Yeah.
Other women, I've
be like, no,
no,
I'm good. I'm good. No,
right,
nigga. I mean, in the past 2 years, maybe, but not.
Women turn down sex. Men don't turn down sex, boy.
That's bullshit. That is bullshit.
We do now.
Men, if you're watching this, if you don't
turn that shit down, guys.
Turn it down if you don't feel comfortable. Okay? If you don't feel comfortable, turn that you turn it down, because if you want to save your stuff for your wife or your upcoming wife or your soulmate, damn it, you do it.
Men don't turn down no damn coochie.
I'm just saying, you can. Hey,
Right.
the more rare it is, because then
do your best though, guys. All you can say is do your best.
Take this out, Trace. But the thing is, it's going to be like, oh, but she was a hoe, and blah, 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 blah. You just slaying your dick like it's community dick. You can't say no.
He's for the streets.
When we say no, period. Y'all want it all. It's like, goddamn, you want. You
want the dick, but then you don't want me to say
virgin, but you want a goddamn dick slayer in the goddamn bedroom. I'm sorry, dick slayer in the damn bedroom. How that work?
How it just works.
No,
jump on the bandwagon and you figure this shit out.
That's having it up. Mark Wilson.
I know, but you know what? One thing about me, I know that I'm selfish. Bullshit. I know I'm selfish.
That's some I have selfish ways. That ain't right.
Oh well.
So wait a minute.
How now, is that at healthy? This point in my age in life, don't nobody got time to be careful. Man, no. Nope. My way. I probably always been like that, huh?
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm fine with that. Cause
what are you doing to grow from that? What are you doing? What does that look like? What are you doing?
Who said I was growing?
I'm okay, but you got to focus on the outcomes, though, right? You know what I'm saying? If that's not working for you, then you gotta stop being selfish.
I'm good. Look at my face in my selfishness, bro. I'm good.
Okay. You glowing right now, by the way. You really glowing. Huh? I said you glowing right now. That's Becky O said, I've turned sex down like a forest fire. Fuck that.
It's not for everybody, and you can't trust everybody. That's the problem that I'm having. I wish that I could just man, I ain't even had a one night stand. Look at my old ass.
Really? I mean, you acting like that's on the bucket list. What's going on?
Right. You tripping.
No.
I need you not to have
right now,
you shouldn't be worried about that right now.
One day I'm gonna use it as a fantasy. One day I'm gonna use it as a fantasy because I'm too old to be doing that type of bullshit.
Oh well, Mike, I meant Trace. Have you ever had a one night stand?
Oh yes, I have.
Okay. All right.
It was weird.
It was weird.
Yeah. All right. Let me explain real quick. I'm gonna tell you.
Go ahead.
So
Go ahead.
I was working, and it was doing security, and she had came up on me like she was drunk and everything, and did not leave my side that whole night almost.
Okay.
And I'm like, all right, that's random. I gave her my number, and everything ended. Maybe an hour later, she had called me. It was like, are you coming over? And I'm like, okay. Like she said, niggas don't turn down no pussy. So I went. I was like, all right, yeah, I'm coming. I went and I did my job, and then I left.
See,
and never heard from her again. I see her all the time, but never
see her all the time, but never heard from her again. Have y'all had that conversation? Like,
no.
After
I know. I don't even talk to her.
Mark Wilson said one night stand, yes, 30 years ago. Okay. All right.
That's good. At least you got to experience it.
Mark Wilson, was it weird, or did you ever encounter her again in life, or did you? I want to. I want to know.
Right.
Becky, have you ever had a one night stand?
Let me see what it is. Wait, I missed it.
Well, this is the one she had said. She said, "I turned down sex like forest fire, like that."
Don't have to. Everybody want to fuck on everybody. I be telling my brother, telling.
Go ahead.
I be telling you, and I be telling Mike, like, They only want pussy. Like everybody,
Right.
it's just so sex is just everything to everybody right now. And it's like, damn, my last name is like my hair
Right.
color is, you know what I'm saying? The size of my panties are before
Right.
you just want to climb in my ass.
Well, look, here's the thing. Here's the thing. We got to be honest, right? We got to be honest. The thing is, why do men? She said, she said, she says, I'm an exporting star. What you think? Oh, okay. All right. Well, all right.
Wait, what?
I want to be
Becky O. Becky O be going there. Becky O.
What?
She don't be playing. Mark Wilson said, never weird, just see one another now and then hug and chat for a few minutes.
okay.
Right. That's what it is.
Okay.
Right. Hey,
That's
how you
what's up.
doing?
Yeah, that's
what's
cool.
up, though.
That is what's up. That is what's up. Becky O laughing. But yeah, I just I feel like it's look, here's the thing. The reason why, okay, I gotta understand. When we drive the flyest car, when we wear the flyest clothes and stuff like that, when we try to impress, that shit is not for us. That is to impress y'all.
We don't always.
I'm telling you, I'm giving you the game right now. We don't do that shit for us. We do that shit for y'all. Okay? We do it for y'all. To let you know that we out here. We out here. We do that shit for y'all. We smelling good. We looking good. We get the haircut and shit like that. Most men, we don't give a shit about that shit. We'll wear some goddamn sweats and a t-shirt. Am I lying, Mike?
On God, nigga.
On God.
We be like,
yeah, shit. If we didn't have to do that shit.
I like looking in the mirror, fool, and be like, hey, I'm sexy. I'm sexy.
Period.
I do that now. I'm like, I'm sexy. You know what? I look good today.
Right.
It's gonna be a good day.
Right.
I'm sexy.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys have to understand. Like we're all grown. The goal is eventually sex. Okay, but it's with the intent to what and to do also what else, not just sex. Is your intent to marriage? Or the person that you're dating are they marriage minded? You know what I'm saying? Is that something that both of y'all want? And if it's not, you don't need to be with that person unless that's something that y'all set up.
Yes, Father.
I'm just saying.
Yes.
What's up, Two Hats? Real men don't wear pajamas in
Period. The ghetto.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Two hats.
I said sweats. I said, matter of fact, can we? All right.
Sweats.
So when we be wearing gray sweats, y'all, why y'all be saying we thotting? Like I don't be.
Because
like, come on now, that's just going to my.
That
the
was
narrative.
the story. Yeah, that's the narrative behind the gray sweats.
Right, right.
Ignorant is supposed to show, and we're supposed to be able to judge.
Right.
Okay.
But let me tell you something. Just because
like
it's
the
big,
sundresses.
just because it's big does not mean it works. Okay, ladies.
It's broken.
It can be big and never get hard, and you just getting some limp ass, fat, nasty shit.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Be like that. Some niggas shit just be going and shit just to stop working.
Yeah. Damn.
It's all the
Okay.
drugs
Motor
niggas is
Damn.
doing.
But damn.
All the drugs.
Oh man. Well, I mean,
like that. We do not like being stuck with no soft shit.
so the last subject, which is the main subject. Okay. It is the main title of why we're here today. What skills do you possess to maintain a good relationship? And we're gonna start with you, my co-host, Lovebug.
We're gonna start with one of y'all because I'm the only female on here. So go ahead and let me hear this.
Come on, you gotta go because you is the only female on here.
That's exactly I need to hear what one of y'all two men have to say.
Okay.
Okay, what was the question?
The main topic of the show. We're gonna get to the main topic of the show. What skills do you possess as far as maintaining a relationship?
I possess the mindset now. The mindset of what that is to be and to what it would look like. So when it does happen, I am prepared. I'm prepared for everything. I am prepared for every aspect of the relationship. Have all my groundwork laid down and just ready to go. It's just communication from there.
Okay. Okay.
And you know what she's dealing with. But I know I'll be ready.
Okay. All right. I guess
Yeah.
I'll go next.
Please do.
The skills that I possess. Okay. The skill that I possess as far as maintaining a relationship is I have intent. I have intent. If I date a young lady or whatever, something like that, I'm transparent. You know what I'm saying? If you fellas, if you tell everything up front, good, bad, or indifferent, it gives them a choice whether they want to mess with you or not. Because the skills that I possess is self-love. Self-love first. You gotta have. It's like one of those situations where the whole airplane thing. You got to put the mask on yourself before you put it on anybody else.
There you go. Yep.
Yeah. So
there you go.
I bring unbrokenness. I bring security within myself so that I have enough security for you. You know, I bring marriage mindedness. That's I'm looking for a wife. I have a direct target. I'm looking for a wife. Okay. I'm not looking for a hookup. I'm not looking for a booty call or anything like that. I'm looking for a wife because my goal is and it's going to continue to be my goal is family, legacy, generational wealth, generational health. So that is my goal. That's my goal. And what I bring to you is financial as far as providing and and protecting and being true to my word. And I believe the word your word lays the foundation for trust, and then we build on top of that. Because at the end of the day, sometimes all you have is your word. I also bring masculinity. You know what I'm saying? Not aggressive or toxic masculinity, but I bring masculinity. I'm gonna have a conversation with you. I can have a conversation with you and be assertive at the same time without not screaming and calling you bitches and all that type. I don't have to do all that. I can tell you exactly what I want, but in a firm way. Is all I'm saying. I'm a healthy communicator. Mexican long hair, what's up, my guy? And Judd, thank you for being here as well. One of my best moderators. What I bring is kindness.
Hold on, I gotta go out and come back in because I can't hear you. Somebody's calling my phone. They get on my nerves. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay. That's what I bring in to the table. As far as
Hello?
those particular skills. We can hear you, right?
Okay, come on. You know I park in the garage.
Oh, let me mute her. Okay. Those are the skills that I bring to maintain a relationship. The skills that I bring is to have a healthy communication and a healthy dialogue, and wholefulness, being completely giving myself completely to them without losing myself through them, because I've set up boundaries, healthy boundaries, to where that I have enough respect for myself and hold myself accountable, and also I can set boundaries for you to hold you accountable in case you do something to disrupt the relationship. So those are the skills that I'm a good listener. I'm a good listener. Um, I love listening to people. I think that's important. That does take a skill. Uh, you know, I ain't gonna lie. I'm pretty good in the bedroom too. You know what I'm saying? I puts it down. You know what I'm saying? You know, and if I don't, I'm okay with that. And we gonna fix it till we get it right. Like I said, we gonna be in that motherfucker figuring it out. Because I think it's important to me that I please my woman. I gotta please her. I'm not gonna get any type of gratification if I'm the only one that's being pleased. I gotta please my lady. It is a must that you please your lady. You know what I'm saying? My tongue action is crazy. I'm just letting you know. I'm just, I ain't had no complaints. That's all I'm saying. So
I didn't know you ate Gucci food.
hey, why not? Shit, we grown, right? Fuck it. We not in elementary school.
We grown.
We grown, right?
Not that I
Right?
want to know, but it is what it is.
Hey, fellas, if you eat coochie, put a 1 in the comment section.
How you gonna say?
Okay.
How you gonna say we grown, and then you gonna say if you eat coochie, it's pussy. You're grown.
Bruh.
Whatever. I get pussy. Whatever.
If you
Okay,
eat
you're right. Pussy.
Gucci,
put a 1 in the if look. I don't look. Becky,
hey, bro.
Becky, I'll put 1.
Hey, y'all. I love y'all. I gotta tap out.
I don't think, fellas. I don't think y'all heard me. If you eat pussy, put a 1 in the. We all grown here. It's a safe place. It's all good. It's a safe place. It's all good. If you don't, that's cool too. I mean, hey, it's not for everybody.
Okay if you don't, because I don't
it's
either.
Okay. What? There we go. We got Nightmare in the building. Okay, there we go. That's all I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with that. Shit. Mark Wilson. All right, he said 1. That's a whole lot of ones. God damn.
I think pussy's very nasty.
Okay, there we go. That's all good. I salute you, Mark.
I don't think that,
salute you, Mark. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Eat the coochie. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it's clean. No, ladies, make sure it's maintenance and clean and all that type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Don't be, I'll go downtown, but long as the streets is clean.
I gotta tap out, man. I love
you know
y'all.
what? We actually about to end the show.
Okay.
Here in the Road Dog. All right, Road Dog. He said 1. All right, y'all. Well, we're actually finna end the show. I want to thank my co-host, my sister, Love Bug in the building. I also want to thank the audience, man. Appreciate you guys. I also want to thank Trace and Deshaun, who were here early in the broadcasting. I appreciate you guys. Obviously, I love and I appreciate my guy Road Dog Media in the building. He is the producer of the show. And I appreciate you. Thank you for riding with me this whole way. And I want to get a final thought from you real quick about this whole discussion. What do you think about it? And give me 30 seconds. What's your final thought?
First, I got a question for next week, and this is what I need y'all to answer next week.
Okay.
Would you let your significant other know if they smell bad before you before head, any type of head, before you suck on your man, before you eat your girl? Are you strong enough to tell them the smell is just not right? I need to know.
That's a great question.
But thanks for having me.
That's a great question.
Yeah,
that's a great question. Damn, that's a great question.
I know some stinky girls and they be getting it, and I be like,
I think my final thought. I am I appreciate the conversation. I think it was candid. I think it was honest. Even though we were talking about Will and Jada and stuff, I think it was important to have the conversation because it's important to have these dialogues. And I think it's also important to be transparent. Okay. Be transparent, especially with your significant other. You got to be, you got, Liza said that you got to be vulnerable. Yes, you have to be vulnerable. Absolutely. Tell them the truth. If you don't tell your significant other the truth, it's just not gonna. It. Mark Wilson said, "If it smells, I'm out." So I ain't mad at you. Just be honest, man. Just be honest, because then if you don't tell your significant other, how are they supposed to fix it? You can't fix it if you're not honest, right? You gotta be honest. Be honest. So, but I appreciate everybody who joined the show. I love you guys. If you guys love what we do over here, please go ahead, look at the description at the bottom. Go to my Cash App, DJK.123, $ DJK.123. Do you have a Cash App or anybody that could support you? Miss
Of
Co-host?
course. Love Bug Kiss Kiss.
Is that a $?
Yeah, of course. They all got a $, don't they?
Okay, $ Love Bug Kiss Kiss. And you can support her and what she does as well. Thank you guys for being here tonight. And it's your boy DJ K Dot. I want everybody to have a beautiful rest of your evening. I'm out. 1.
Peace.